Domestic violence, warning signs, and legal options. This is part of an informational video series. This informational video was created and produced by CHS Training and Education Program. This video is intended for informational and learning purposes only and shall not be construed as legal advice. CHS is not liable for any misuse of information contained herein. What is domestic violence? Domestic violence, or DV, is a pattern of abusive behavior in any relationship. For example, romantic partners, husbands, wives, spouses, and even friends. And it is used by one partner to gain or maintain control over another intimate partner. Domestic violence includes physical, sexual, psychological, financial, and emotional abuse, as well as threats of violence or economic control. These behaviors are intended to intimidate, frighten, terrorize, humiliate, manipulate, coerce, blame, or injure someone. Domestic violence is also called intimate partner violence, which we call IPV. Identifying signs of domestic violence are not as easy as you may think. It's about controlling someone's mind and emotions as much as hurting their body. Being abused can leave you scared and confused. It can also be hard for you to see your partner's actions for what they really are. Abuse does not always start with physical abuse. The abuse can creep up slowly. A put down here or there. An odd excuse to keep you away from family or friends. The violence often ramps up once you've been cut off from other people. By then, you feel trapped. If you're afraid of your partner, that's a big red flag. You may be scared to express what you're thinking, or to bring up certain topics, or fear of saying no. No matter the reason, fear has no place in a healthy relationship. If you feel like you're being abused, there's a good chance that you may be. And it's worth getting help. Keep that in mind as you think about these signs. 1. Your partner bullies, threatens, or controls you. Your partner controls your money. Your partner cuts you off from family and friends. Your partner physically abuses you, and that could be kicking, hitting, and even hair pulling. Your partner forces themselves on you or forces sexual activity after you've said no and don't consent. Here are some signs that someone you know is being abused. Keep an eye out for things like excuses for injuries, personality changes like low self-esteem or depression in someone who is always confident, constantly checking in with their partner, they never have money on hand, they're overly worried about pleasing their partner. Skipping out on work, school, or social outings for no clear reason. Wearing clothes that don't fit the season, like long sleeves in the summer, to cover up bruises. Are the signs different for men? They're often the same, and that's true whether the abusive partner is a woman or another man. It may be emotional or verbal abuse, like taking away keys, medicines, or other essential items, or things like constantly putting you down in public or on social media. And it can be physical. To make up for the differences in strength, abusive partners may try to attack you in your sleep or by surprise, or with a weapon such as a knife or a gun or other object. Maybe they may also abuse your children or pets. Are the signs different for the LGBTQ community? Again, there's a lot of commonality, but the abuse might also target sexual orientation, meaning straight, gay, lesbian, transgender, or queer, or may target your gender identity, how you feel inside, whether you feel as a male or a female, or if you feel non-binary. Your abuser may make excuses for the abuse. Your abuser might tell you that police or others won't help you because of your gender or orientation. Your abuser may tell you that that's not really how you identify. Your abuser may threaten to out you to your family, friends, or others. What to do if you are being abused? First, know that you deserve better and this is not your fault. If you are in an emergency situation, call 911. It can be hard to decide whether to stay or leave. That's why it may help to start with a call to the National Deaf Domestic Violence Hotline at the number on the screen. Call from a friend's house or elsewhere where you feel safe. You can also turn to family, friends, neighbors, your doctor, or your spiritual community. Also, make sure you have an emergency escape plan. And a plan could look like hiding a set of car keys, packing a bag with keys, extra clothes, important papers, money, and medicines. You may want to keep that bag at a friend's house. Have a plan for calling the police in an emergency. You might have a code word so your kids, family, friends, and coworkers know that you're in danger. Know where you'll go and how you will get there. What to do if you think someone is being abused? Say something. You may have your doubts, but if you're thinking about it, there's usually a reason. Someone's life could be in danger. Here are some suggestions for when you talk with that person. Ask if anything is wrong. Talk about your specific concerns. Listen to them carefully. Let the other person know that you're always there to talk and that your conversations are always private. Offer to help. And whatever they decide, it's important to support their choices. Legal options that are available to you. You have a legal right to be free from all forms of relationship abuse. Protective orders can be used to help you get out of an abusive relationship. The orders are from a court and they are meant to protect a victim from contact with their abuser. Offenders who fail to comply are subject to fines and jail time. There are 3 common protective orders. The first is an order of protection, an OOP, a stalking no contact order, SNCO, and civil no contact orders, CNCO. An order of protection is a legal document that protects individuals who are facing domestic violence, harassment, stalking, or any form of domestic abuse. This court-issued order prohibits the respondent from contacting the petitioner by any means and prohibits entry to protected places such as their home, workplace, or other specified locations. The order of protection has 2 remedies that can be enforced. No contact by any means, meaning the respondent must stay away from the petitioner and not have any physical or non-physical, direct or indirect contact with the petitioner. The second is a no unlawful contact, meaning they allow casual contact between the parties but prohibit unlawful acts such as harassment, interference with personal liberty, and mental or physical abuse. There are 3 types of orders of protection: emergency orders of protection, interim order of protection, and plenary order of protection. If you need more information on these, please refer to one of our other videos. A stalking no contact order by the court can order a stalker to stop following or monitoring or threatening you, talking or writing to you, including electronic communications, interfering or damaging your property, or coming near you, your workplace, and or your property. An SNCO can be requested by you as a victim or on behalf of a child, a disabled, or elderly adult who is a victim of stalking. A civil no contact order from the court can protect you and your family or household members from an abuser if you are the victim of non-consensual sexual conduct. Unlike the domestic violence order of protection, you do not need to have a specific relationship with the abuser to get a civil no contact order. The Illinois Domestic Violence Act was passed in 1986. The purpose of this act is to provide lawful protection for victims of domestic violence, including physical, verbal, emotional, and financial abuse. This law aims to make sure that you are safe and protected from future upheaval, and also to provide legal options for your protection. What must police do? Police officers must take action to protect the victim of domestic abuse. This includes arrest the abuser when there is enough information to believe a crime has been committed. Accompany the victim to remove personal belongings from their home and provide the victim transportation to a safe place. Inform the victim of the procedures and relief available and their right to file charges against the abuser. Complete the police report and provide the officer's name and ID number to the victims. CHS is available to help. We have advocates who can guide you through creating a safety plan and provide counseling and support services.